Man, we're talking about breaking soul ties today. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Everybody good? Happy Friday. It's the weekend. How y'all doing? Amelia, how you doing? Hey Joanne, it's daytime. How you doing? Everything good with you? Long time to see. Nikki, what's good? KA. Let me yes, let me mess with this for a second. Miss, I am. I cut my hair like 3 months ago. I'm doing good too. I'm doing amazing. I cut my hair like 3 months ago. Miranda, I just texted you. Miranda, you don't be answering your text messages, huh? Hey Beverly. Hey Ali, how you doing? Soul tie. We're talking about how to cut soul ties. I give me a second. I started a video the other day about soul ties. Give me 1 second. I started a video the other day about soul ties, but I didn't finish. I didn't finish. Hey Nancy. Hey Stacy. Stacy, long time no see. Hey Lisa. I don't know where she be at. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me just fix something real quick. Just fix something real quick. I'm coming. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about soul ties today, man. Like I said, we spoke. Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. No, there is perfect. YouTube is good. YouTube is good. Hey, Exhale. Hey, Golden Melanin. How you doing? How y'all doing, man? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So we start speaking. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, Lisa. Hey, everybody. I'm doing amazing, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I figure out, let me come back on here and speak about soul ties because I know I left you guys hanging the other day while I was speaking about soul ties. I left you guys hanging, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I want to continue about soul ties. Kuz Kuzivag. What I don't know how to say your name, but I hope you guys having a good day, man. And listen, Vinci Empress, what's going on with you, girl? Vinci in the house. So listen, a lot of us have issues when it comes to separating from people. A lot of us have issues. Dr. JH, how are you doing? A lot of us have issues. A lot of us are still tied to many people. Actually, a lot of times you might be surprised that we are tied to multiple people at the same time, and we don't even realize it. Many of us. Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Don't have to sleep with someone. Indeed. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you. Sure, what's good? Hey Vivian, many of us might be tied to multiple people at the same time, and we just don't realize it. We don't know it because we don't know how we don't know how to figure out who we are tied to. And many of us are tied. Many of us have a lot of tied up and a lot of looseness to go on. We have to loosen up a bit. And when you are tied up with a bunch of people or with multiple people because they can stimulate your emotions very quickly. Yeah, sure. It's part two. Okay, Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. People can stimulate your emotions very quickly. And is your emotions. Yeah, a lot of times it's your emotions that shows you how tied up you really are. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. It's your emotions a lot of times that tells you how tied you really are to someone or something. When someone can, from a distance or from years ago, or somebody that you messed with years ago, months ago, can still stimulate you to feel all this anger and all this misery and all this insecurities and all this sexual energy, understand you are tied emotionally. Because when somebody can put or inflict that type of emotional pain on you, is an emotional tie. And we don't realize that's a soul tie, as we call it, a soul tie. Now, what is a soul tie? A soul tie is a bond of two people or two objects, or an object and a person. Is when two energies merge together, right? It's when two energy come together and form an entanglement, right? An entanglement. So when you are together and form an entanglement, what happened? There's a tie. Mommy, what's going on, mommy? Or four? Hey, Pearl. And like I said the last time, a soul tie is created. Let me take my glasses off. I don't like using. I don't like wearing my glasses. So if it take me a while to see your comments, I apologize. When two people or two objects come together and they react and they have a reaction, the amount of reaction determines, or the initial reaction determines how strong the tie or the bond is going to be. Now, here's the deal. Do you get a soul tie with everyone that you sleep with? That's a question, right? I know we have the question. Do you get a soul tie with everyone that you slept with? The answer is no, not necessarily. You see, because again, it's by the initial response, the initial reaction. Okay, is the initial reaction that have a level of bond put together. Like for instance, some of you, have you ever slept with someone, or have you ever been with someone that the first time you've been with them, you're like, nah, I'm good. No more. This is not good. I don't like it. This I could not. I don't need to. I'm good without it. Right? Some of you have been with somebody who just, yeah, I'm good, and you can move on very easily. You can, I'm good. All right, because the initial, see, when you come together, is the initial reaction. So since the reaction wasn't strong, the bond didn't set in. The bond wasn't. You see what I'm saying? There was no entanglement, because again, the stronger the reaction, the stronger the bond. The weaker the reaction, the weaker the bond. So when you understand, when and some of you guys, man, one of the worst things that you do is this. Let me tell you one of the worst times to have a soul tie. Let me tell you when is the worst time to have a soul tie. When you are already an emotional person, Lord, when you are already a very emotional person. Somebody said unmute. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? When you are a very un I mean a very emotional person, a soul tie will destroy you. A soul tie will especially when you are tied to a when you are tied to somebody who is, as you call it, toxic, or somebody who gets off on your anger or your resentment, somebody who gets off on your emotion, somebody who knows that you like them every time you get angry or you get jealous. Oh, when you are tied to a person like that, all hell breaks loose, because now it's about to be chaotic in your life. Your whole life is about to change. Your whole life is about to be full of drama. Your whole life, because now that tie, they can control you for many years. They can control you for many years to come. Remember, the soul tie is this. The soul tie, again, let's put it, the soul tie as a natural law of the universe. The soul tie is called the law of oh Lord, what's the law again? The law of, what did I say last week? I totally forgot what I said. I can't think about it. Hey, Speedy, the law of um something psychometric influence. It's not attraction. A soul tie is not a law of attraction. Law of attraction is how things vibrate, right? Based on how you vibrate is how you attract or what you attract. That's the law of attraction. The law of psychometric influence states that when two objects comes together, when two people or a person or objects come together, they're based on the level of reaction is when they actually one begin to influence the other, right? One begin to influence the next. Okay, one begin to influence the next. So when me and you sleep together and we have a very strong reaction, what happens next? Since the reaction was so strong, if I feel something in my spirit, you might feel this emotion, right? If I say this, you might feel this. If I think this, you might say it, right? Because one begin to influence the other, no matter how much time has passed or know how much distance or space. Like you can be in Africa, I can be in Canada. Or yet, if we have that influence or that type of bond, what happens? I can still affect you from no matter how far I am. Or it can be 5, 10 years later. If we have that bond, I can still affect you in your spirit from 5 years later. So many times, if you will realize this right here, if you will realize people might be missing from your life for years. They're gonna be gone. You ain't see them in years. And as soon as you hear their voice, 5 years later, you go crazy. Spooky action for distance. You just lose you lose your shit. Seriously, as soon as you just lose your stuff, as soon as you see them again, you're ready to lose your old husband, your whole wife. You know that somebody asked me the other day, Kirk, what if that's the worst, right? She said, "What if I'm married, but my ex came back and told me he loved me? What should I do?" I said, "Girl," said, said, man, said, I said, "Go ahead, try one more time and see what." I said, "Go ahead, leave your husband and try one more time and see what happens. You think anything gonna change? And you think just because you have a soul tie, it means that you have a good relationship? You know, just because you have a soul tie doesn't mean that it's a good thing. It doesn't mean that it's gonna work out. It doesn't mean that it's gonna end up good because a lot of times we have that power and it's a powerful thing, right? Yeah, DJ, for real. Sometimes you have the power in your hand and it's magic. It's magic. It's actually magic, man. It's really, you can make somebody life hell or heaven with just the influence that you have. And some of you cannot move on because you are still bond. What is possible? Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah. Common sense without telling me you have no common sense. Right. I'm telling you. Some of us we don't understand. But breaking a soul tie takes discipline. Now there's a couple ways to break these things because these things are spiritual. No, 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 don't get me wrong. Everything is spiritual, right? Everything is spiritual. Don't let me tell you it's spiritual. Everything is spiritual. But there's a way how you have to attack these things. And many of us, unfortunately, by the show of hands, who think, be honest, just be honest for a second. Who think right now in their lives that they might have, hey Reese, who thinks in their life at this point they might have a little soul tie with someone of the past? Anybody? Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. Does anybody want to break their soul tie? Because if you don't want to break your soul tie, then I ain't talking about it. If you want, if you don't want to break it, I ain't talking about it. If we don't have any, we don't want to talk about it, right? You say you think you do? I do when I'm getting away. Thank you for the gifts. I want to break it. I broke mine. Good, mommy. Good, 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 good. Breaking this right here, I would never even be intimate. Listen, you know what? That's where I left off. Exhale. Somebody asked me a couple days ago, do you have to be intimate to have one? You don't have to be intimate. You don't have to be intimate. You don't have to be intimate to have a soul tie or that bond. Because let me tell you how it works, man. Let me tell you how it works. A lot of times you meet somebody and you have a conversation and you begin to converse on a regular basis. And as you begin to converse, the things that they begin to do and the things that begin to speak in your life and the things that begin to you begin to see, your emotions and your feelings begin to develop into the strong feeling, the strong connection, right? You begin to form a bond spiritually and emotionally. And that's where it is. And so you don't have, yeah, words are powerful. You don't have to actually do anything. Yeah. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do penetration. You ain't got to do, a matter of fact, you ain't got to meet the person. And you can't leave them alone because it's something that you have never experienced. Because the amount of reaction or the level of reaction that you had with that person, the level of reaction was deep and it was strong. Hey, Neil love, and you have never seen nothing like it. You have never had nothing like it, and it leaves a mark on you. And many times we can't get out of it. But like I said, there's a way to break it, right? And like I said, the thing that we don't have the most is called discipline. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Like the video, please like the video so that the video can go out. Hey, Sugar Plumley, how we doing? What can you have this with more than one person? Yes, you can. You can have it with multiple people. You know, the truth is, many of us don't cut these people off. Many of us, listen. Many of us, the problem is we don't know how to get rid of the spirits that we have taken in. Yeah, mommy, or four. Come on, yeah, join me more. Many of us don't know how to cut off the spirit that we have allowed in our spirit. We don't know how to cut it off. We don't know how to cut these things off. That's the problem. We don't know how to cut them off. And so we go from the next person to the next person to the next person without leaving. Let me tell you how you know when you have these things in your spirit. Let me tell you when you know that you are tied to people. Have you ever seen your ex from two life from two exes ago? And every time you see them, they you just they irk your spirit, they irk your soul, they just right. Every time you see them, you just I hate you, right. Every time you see them, they can bring up all these feelings. Hey, Sean, how you doing? You see what I'm saying? Every time you see them, they could stimulate your feelings again. They could make you angry again. You could just and they just you know you can't sleep at night sometimes. This is how you know because there's still a connection. That's the connection there. You know, you said when I dream about my ex, I know I have work to do. Not necessarily. You see, sometimes here is what the dreaming thing means, right? A lot of times, right? A lot of times when you dream about your ex, a lot of times it's not even about you. It's not even it's because of you. A matter of fact, the craziest thing happened to me, but I knew what it meant. The other night I had a dream about my one of my exes. Actually my first daughter's mom. And the dream was very vivid. I was like, what the hell? But in my dream, I knew I was dreaming. So I'm like, this is so in my dream, I'm like, why am I dreaming about you? Right? I'm like, why am I in my dream? I'm like, because I dream very on when I'm ready, I dream. I'm very conscious in my dream. So I said, why is my dream about you? Why is it so strong? So in my dream, I'm like, oh, when I wake up, I'm gonna call you to ask you if because I must have been on your mind. You wasn't on my mind, but I must have been on your mind. So in my dream, I'm telling myself, make sure you call her when you wake up. That's what I'm telling myself because ain't no way. And so the next day, she texts me about my daughter. I said, hey, let me ask you a question. Were you talking about me earlier today? She said, yes, actually I was. I was talking about you and my other to my other daughter, telling her about you and stuff. I said, oh, and so people can put themselves and insert themselves into your dream. And it doesn't mean that it's still you that has issues. It doesn't mean that you still want them. It doesn't mean that you think about them. It means that when people talk or think about you deeply, they can insert themselves into your dream. Because remember, when you are dreaming, understand this. I want you to understand this, okay? When you are sleeping, you are unconscious. So your thoughts, your conscious thoughts, are not there to block anything. Your conscious thoughts is not there to fight anything. You see, that's why in your dream you can be attacked very easily. In your dreams, you can be attacked very easily. Bam, you could be attacked. In your dreams, people can send energy to you and make you sick because your conscious mind is not there to block it. You see, sometimes you think about your ex and you wanna, oh my God, but your mind say, hey, shut that crap off, and you block it. Okay, I'm good now. But when you're sleeping, you can't stop it. So it comes straight to you and you process it, and your subconscious mind begin to create all this damn symbols and all this information and all this. And so you begin to dream about this person. It's not you. It doesn't mean that you have issues. It means that somebody was talking about you or thinking about you very strongly. And how do I know this? Because this is what I practice. I'm very aware of this. I study this. This is what I do on a daily basis. I know what I'm talking about. Believe it or not. Why do some men find it hard to move on? We're not talking. We're talking about soul ties right now. Okay, we're talking about soul ties. Some women find it the same hard to move on to. It's not just men; it's people. Period. And when you know why women find it hard to move on, you'll know why men find it hard to move on. It's the same crap. There's nothing different. Now check this out. How do you break soul ties? Now there's ways to break in soul ties, but number one, you have to have discipline. Discipline is the key for breaking soul ties. Discipline. Now I'm going to show you one technique to break soul ties. I spoke about one a couple of days ago, and the one that I spoke of was the first thing first. It takes discipline to not react. Every time you react, you strengthen the bond, right? Remember, the reaction was what made the bond, right? A soul tie, again, the law of psychometric influence. The reaction, right, that stemmed from that experience created the bond. The reaction was just like trauma is the reaction that created the trauma. Do you get it now? Is the reaction, the stronger the reaction, the stronger the trauma. Do you understand now? It's the same crap. There's nothing different. It's just one is a different, one feels different from the next. So trauma is a type of soul tie that what happened when that one thing initially happened, your strong reaction, your initial reaction created this tie to the past, this tie to this, what happened. And so it's the same thing as a soul tie. Your trauma bond is a soul bond, is a soul tie. Same thing. Do you understand that? Do we get it? And you break them the same way, actually. Because when you have a soul tie, a strong soul tie with another human being, when you are emotional, when your emotions and your feelings are so strongly involved, a part of your brain is not yours anymore. Let me feel I get what I'm saying. Because I don't know if I should slow down on that. Let me know if you I get it. A part of your brain ain't yours anymore. A part of your brain is easily influenced by a sight, by a smell, by a voice. It's influenced very easily, just like trauma. When you experience trauma, a smell can bring you back into trauma. True or false? A visual could bring you back into trauma. A memory takes you back into trauma. Very bad. So the soul tie is the same thing. When you are soul tied with a person, a thought from that person could actually stimulate your mind and make you think that is your thought. And you get angry and you get miserable and you can't control yourself. You can't stop yourself. And music too, right? And so then we don't understand what's going on. And if you understand how to break one, you could break both. Now, how do you break trauma? The same way you break soul tie. I promise you. I had to break my trauma, me being a combat vet. I had to break mine. But I realized it was the same crap that I had to do for my soul ties. Now, again, I said, based on the initial response or the initial reaction is what strengthened the bond. The first step was to release the bond is to understand that if you keep reacting, the bond gets tighter. If you keep reacting, the bond gets tighter. It gets tighter. It gets tighter. Every time you get mad, it's tight. Every time you resent, it's tight. Every time you get bitter, it's tight. It's tightened. It's tightened. So what you have to do, you have to learn the opposite has to be effective. So you begin to loosen your grip by when you see something, don't react because you are teaching the mind what's important to you. You are telling the mind, this is no longer mine. This is no longer important to me. So if I stop reacting, and again, it takes discipline because you know why? When you stop reacting, they're gonna do more shit. I know you understand this. The moment you stop reacting, Oh, they're gonna try harder. I know that you all know what I'm talking about. True or false? Have you ever tried to ignore somebody, and when they felt ignored, they came at you even harder? They went a different route. They use your kids against you. They use this against you. They use your money against you because they have to control your emotions. That's what keeps them tied. Understand this. They need to be tied to you because that's how they feel comfortable. Because when you remove your energy, they feel weird. So they have to go about it anyway to keep that tie. And if you give them emotion, whether anger or misery or happiness, it, they feel comfortable because that energy is still there. Because even when you break free from that tie, hey Cherry, when you break free from that tie, you feel weird too. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Your life feels empty. Your life feels weird. When you are separating from somebody, you feel like you're going crazy. That's why some of you talking about, I think I need healing. You don't need healing. You are breaking the bond. It's a natural process. Somebody say amen. I need healing. You don't need healing. The bond is becoming broken. See, what you know is no longer. See, what you are being used to is no longer. It's releasing its grip. You will have to understand, you have to give it time. I'm broken. I need this. Oh my God, what's wrong? Oh my God, I can't believe. I need healing. You don't need healing. It's just, it's okay. Let it go through that process. It will be weird. It's a weird thing. It's a very weird feeling to separate. It's a very weird feeling when you are separating spirits. It's very different. It's a very anxious, it's a very unknown, unnatural feeling. Hey, Evelyn. And so, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who ever have broken soul ties or who have moved on, you know what I'm talking about. It's a very weird feeling, especially from somebody that you once loved, somebody that you thought was your life, somebody that you thought was everything to you. When you are separating, when you are breaking that thing, when your chest can't take it, your heart can't take it. Hey, Vicky, how we doing? Your heart can't take it. Your mind can't take it. You just feel weird. It's a weird experience. But it doesn't mean that something is wrong. It doesn't mean that you need Jesus or you need healing. It means that it's a natural process. I started to create a scenarios in my head about that person. Indeed. But we have to learn it's a natural process. Some of you just don't want to give you your body and your mind and your heart time. Your heart is releasing. Let it release. Leave it alone. Let the damn thing do what it do. Let the heart let the heart release. Because if you don't, every time you call it back, you gotta start all over again. And it's very hard to start over. Anytime I've been able to break any connection, the bastard will pop up out of no. I'm telling you. And they come back. When they feel like you are leaving them, they come back. They have to because it feels weird for them. A person knows when somebody is leaving their spirit. Hey Dia, how we doing? Person knows when somebody is removing themselves because they feel weird. They don't feel you anymore. And when they don't feel you anymore, listen, they've been feeling, listen, they've been gone. Does anybody have any friends? Does anybody have any friends? And you know what I'm talking about. If this is you, let me know. Are you that person who will have a close friend but don't want to talk to them all the time? Just once a month is good. But even in that month, you know that your friend know that you mean well. You're just not a talker, or you're not good at connection. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not good at you're just not good at reaching out every day. But you know everything is good. But if something is wrong, but that moment when you feel something is wrong with the other person, you want to call them all the time. You want to hear. You just want to pop up and say, "Hey, how you doing? Everything good?" Because you feel something is off. Something has changed in your friendship, in your emotions, the connection. Something has changed. Same thing about when you say, "I'm done with him. I'm done with her. I will never. I'm so done because it's been 2 months. They ain't calling me. They ain't show up." They can feel it, and then here they come. Hey, listen. Here they come. Hey, stranger. Hey, stranger. What you doing? And you mad too, and you know what? So you talking like nothing is wrong, because nothing is wrong. So a person can feel when you are leaving. That's why they always pop back up. They come back up quick. They're gonna ring your phone. They're gonna pop up like nothing happened. Hey, Brianna, thank you so much. This is the secret. That why are you always coming up when I'm trying to leave, and that's why you always go back, because right before it finalizes, at last stage of leaving, the spirit has left. Here you go. So the way to break it, the first way to break it, the first way, hey Sierra, the first way to break it is to be disciplined and stop reacting. The more you react, the stronger the bond gets. Every time I do cleaning certain people in my past, blah, blah, yeah, you have to stop reacting. No need to be mad or angry. No need to react to what they are doing. No need to react, even though it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And you have to have discipline to understand. If I react, if I start to get angry, if I start to yell and cuss and fuss, I strengthen the bond, and I'm trying to break the bond. So I have to be disciplined enough to just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. I want to cuss them out, but let it be. And after a while, it becomes so easy to let it be. Hey, Julie. After a while, it becomes so. Have you ever listen? I'm telling you what you all do that you all don't realize. Has it got to a point in your relationship? Indeed, have you ever gotten to a realization now that you see, especially before you all were broken up, and you realize I don't even give it that much to do. I'm not even going to react anymore. I know you all know what I'm talking about. It gets to a point when when you stop reacting, when you stop getting angry, you just leave it alone. Right? Exactly. That's how you break it. You didn't know what you see. Everything comes to us naturally. We just fight it. Everything comes to us naturally. We just fight it because we don't want it to end. Because we want them to fix yourself. So we try to stay in, and we don't know how to leave it alone. But if you want to end this soul tie, if people know, hey, listen, hey, Carrie, one thing about people know. People know that they got a hold on you. And just because you are soul tied to me doesn't mean I'm soul tied to you. Let that ring in. Let that ring real quick. Let that ring real quick. The soul tie affects us differently. Let that ring real quick. Let that sink in real quick. Just because you are soul tied to me in that way doesn't mean I'm soul tied to you in the same way. Let that ring. Let it ring. Let it ring. Let it ring. Ring the alarm. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Because the way you feel about me, I don't feel about you. But when you are gone, I'll chase you. Why do you think when you are gone, they chase you? I don't feel, but I feel when you're gone. I don't feel this for you, but I feel you when you're missing. Do you do you understand that? Hey, listen, it's ringing, Julie. I don't feel this for you, but every time you disappear, why I have to seek? Why I have to go back? And sometimes it's the ego too. Had a guy reached out to me once, and had a guy reached out to me, and he's like, "Kirk, man, I was messing with this girl, man. I was dating this woman, and I cheated. It's been a few months, and I cheated. I was messing with somebody else. And this one I was talking to, she stopped. She said, I'm done. And now I think I need her in my life. No, man, relax. Your mind is messing with you. That's your ego playing games on you. Because if you really needed her in your life, why did you? It's been a couple months. It's been 4 or 5 months. Why were you cheating already? Like Jesus, you can't wait. Like you cheated in 4 months. Like shit. Like, are you cheating in 4 months, dude? Like Negro, come on. You cheating in four? Hey Leah, you cheating in 4 months? You already it's like somebody I get married and the next day they're already with someone else. Like, dude, you gonna wait? They do it for the thrill. Pieces that like so I'm telling you all, man. So listen, check this out. When they don't chase you, they're not tied to you. Not necessarily, because some people don't chase. Some people are when you're messing with certain men don't chase. So certain men don't chase. I don't care what I don't listen, it doesn't matter what they feel, they don't chase. I'm one of those men. I can't do the chase no more. I don't care what I feel. Because I've mastered that part of me. I don't chase. I do not. So don't it's not just about the chasing part. Some men have pride. They just don't chase. I don't give a damn. I'll suffer in silence. I ain't chasing your ass. You hurting. Hey, Tommy, but I ain't chasing. So the first way, like I said, the first step. Hey, what's up, bloody? How we doing, man? The first step is to stop reacting. Yeah, Speedy, stop reacting. The less you react, the bond breaks. After a while, you realize, why did I even like you? What the hell did I see on you? Because the connection makes you see something that's not there. The connection makes you see them from their point of view. From their, you remember, you are seeing not from your own space. The connection is allowing you to see them from them. So you don't know, but when you break the connection, you're like, you're not even that cute. You're not even that fine. You ever broke up with somebody and realize, what the hell did I see on you? I know some of you all have. Can men have sex with a woman for a long time without catching feelings? We catch feelings. Uh, well, what kind of feelings? What kind of the question is, can a man have sex with a woman for a long time without catching feelings? It depends on what feelings. We don't catch a lot of feelings. We catch certain feelings. We become dependent on the time that we spend. But me wanting to be with you, not necessarily. I can sleep with you and not want to be with you, and a lot. I can sleep with you all the time because, listen, check this out. When a man is in survival mode, I need you all to understand this. When a man is in his lower chakra area, when the survival mode kicks in, the survival mode. Let me show you this. Let me show you my thingy because I need this to hit. I hope this don't fall. Okay, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Let me show you guys something. Okay, I'm trying to show you guys something. Let me show you guys. And oh man, I'm messing up my thing. Okay. Hey Gina. So survival mode. Survival mode is here. This is survival mode. If you live in this area, if you operate from this area, you are just in survival mode. Remember, this is what you need to survive. You need security, which is safety, food, money, clothes, right? Second one, sex. Sex, sex, and sex. And the third thing is just a sense of confidence, right? All these three, who you are, your emotional state, or your sexual state, and your security needs are right here. If a man or a woman, or let's say a man, is in operating from this lower part, he hasn't reached up here yet. This is his heart. This is his heart. I can have feelings for you all day, but my feelings is based on my trauma. My feelings is based on my emotions and my experience, my needs, my security needs. Okay? My security needs. And so therefore, I don't have to love you because I'm still here. So to get to here is very hard. You know why some people can be with you for a long time but not love you? Is because they're in survival mode. In survival mode, listen, survival mode, think about it this way. Give me a second. Let me turn back my stuff around. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Excuse a lot of mercy. Oh man. Give me a second. I'm coming. Oh. Survival mode is like this. Imagine a lion chasing a zebra. Imagine a lion chasing a zebra. The zebra is trying to survive. So is the lion. They are surviving differently at that point. The lion has to eat. The zebra has to find safety. Both are in the same place, survival. They are doing both of those things for survival. In that moment, in survival mode, the lion does not have to love anything. It's not necessary to love. It's not necessary to have peace or happiness or joy, because in survival mode, I need to eat and release. I need to eat, sleep, release. I need a place to sleep, a food to eat, money to spend, and to release my semen. That's my needs. I'm in survival mode. That's all I'm doing is surviving. I'm not living. I'm surviving. You know the difference? I am not living. I'm surviving. Does that make sense to you all? Let me know if that makes sense to you all. And so that's why somebody could stay with you, sleep with you continuously, and work that area, work this area out. This area is just for, you know, hey, Belinda. So, yes, a person can sleep with you continuously and have feelings, but not the type of feelings that you want. The feelings that stem from the lower area, the emotional connection, not a spiritual one. Let me know if you get me. Lions on the prowl. No, indeed, go to Melon. Indeed. Make sense? Good. So I feel when a guy don't like hits on me. The zebra running in the line. Hey, Anita, how you doing? He's just getting what he physically needs from you. Indeed, that's it. Physical needs. Just physical needs. And that's just how it is sometimes. Hey, listen, a lot of women are in a lot of women are also in survival mode. When you're in survival mode, there's no need for your heart or your throat chakra or your third eye. A lot of you are in survival mode. I'll do that a different day. I'll do that another day. That'll be another live to tell you if you know that you're in survival mode. And you might be surprised that you are in survival mode. You might be surprised just how deep you are in survival mode. So that's how you break soul ties, the first one. The second way to break soul ties is this. This one takes command authority. This one, hey, Olisa. It's crazy when it happens to them. Yeah. This one, because of the end breath is the key, chest breathing. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Helps find someone, recognize someone. Wait, let's not go there yet. Let's still deal with soul ties. The second way to deal with soul ties, the second way to deal with soul ties is you have to have command authority over yourself. You have to have command authority. That means when you speak, your spirit must listen. When you speak, you have to speak in a way that your spirit hears you. You have to use your voice and your energy in a way that you command the spirit. You see, like when Christ told Satan, was it Peter? He said, can you imagine how he said it? Get the behind me, Satan. Can you imagine? He didn't think it. And he didn't say it with a soft voice. Come on, let's be real. It's like when your kid's about to fall. It's like when your child is about to fall or get in some nonsense, and you have to raise your voice and use your energy to hey, and it captures their attention and they move. But guess what? The same thing. If you want to release soul ties, number one, I will tell you this: be sure that you want to release it, because if you go back and forth, it's going to damage you, to cause more damage to you. You have to get command authority over yourself. Listen, if you begin, if you begin, if you are not sure that you want that person to leave your spirit, please don't do this. Don't do it. Leave it alone. If you're not sure, don't do it. It's not worth it. Because if you change your mind and you go back, good luck next time. It just becomes drama. I thought he told Peter that. I thought it was Peter. Because Peter asked him a question and he recognized Satan in the question. I think he recognized Satan and he said, "Get the behind me, Satan." I really think it was Peter. I don't think it was Satan. I think it was Peter. But again, I don't remember. You have to use it. Yes, yes, So, yeah. So, number one. You have to understand that your spirit and their spirit is entangled with your spirit, your energy, your chi, whatever you call it. Spirit is with yours. And this is when you actually want to speak out loud. You are no longer welcome. You are no longer welcome in my spirit. Today you are removed. Today you are not welcome in my spirit anymore. You have to speak to their spirit because they can hear you. Remember, you are connected. They can hear you when you're pissed off. They can hear you when you are mad. They can hear you when you are angry. They can feel your energy when you are happy. They can feel you when you're missing them. They can feel, listen, they can hear you. I don't care how far away they are. They can hear you. They really can. Just like how you can hear your kids cry, even though you don't hear them cry physically, but you know something is wrong. They can hear you. They're listening. You are connected. They can really. It's crazy how human beings are created. We are created. We are connected. We are literally connected. And so these jokers can hear you, and you don't understand why. Don't worry about how. Don't worry about the why. They can hear you. And when you begin to speak with command authority, when you finish speaking to their spirit, speak to yours. Tell your spirit what to do. Hey, today I command you to release the spirit of such and such. A matter of fact, it might be even better to grab a. It might be better. This is what I do. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm not gonna do it with this picture because I don't want to do. Because I did it with my own picture once on a video, and then I messed myself up. Like, nah, I'm not use my wife because I don't want to use my wife. I don't want to see your eyes because if I use my wife and she talking about she don't like me tomorrow and she want a divorce, I know where it came from. So let me not use my wife. Let me use. let me let me. Okay, hold on. First thing first. See this picture right here of my daughter? See this picture with her eyes? You see how I can see her eyes? Now, I'm not going to do it to my daughter. This is an example. You see her eyes right here? See them eyes are nice and open? Now, the eyes are a window to the soul. One thing about the eyes, hey, January, how are you doing? The eyes are windows to your soul. You see those eyes? You find a picture of a person. I can't do it. Let me not do that with my daughter. You find a picture where you can see their eyes. And when you look at their eyes, I want you to look deeper. So imagine their spirit behind the eyes. So look deeper. So look at them from the eyes and we'll go deeper. You know who they are, you know what they look like, but you know their energy. Your soul knows what you are speaking about. Your spirit knows who you are speaking about. It knows who you are referring to. Use the picture as a reference. Use the picture as an image so you can actually have something to stimulate your mind. And as you see the picture with their eyes, look past their eyes and speak to their spirit. You have to. And as you speak to their spirit, tell their spirit to remove from you. Today, I command you to leave my spirit, leave my body. I have nothing else with you. I have removed myself from you on this day. Listen, when you do this, don't question if you did it wrong or if you did it right. Don't question it. However, you did it is not wrong. I promise you. If you can see past their eyes and if you can speak and use a command authority to tell them, hey, get the behind me. If you can do that, don't question if you did it wrong. This is by faith. Understand? We using faith now. we using we using faith. We ain't using. I wonder if it. Don't go back on your words and question if it did. It worked. But now it's time for you to know that it worked by behaving like it did, by acting like it did, by carrying out yourself. And when I say acting like it did, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't miss them. You're gonna miss them still. You're gonna miss. Listen, we miss everyone. Please don't think because you miss someone. Hey, Susan, please don't think because you miss someone, it didn't work. Please, that's nonsense. The body gonna miss. Listen, just like how your body misses food when you are fasting, the body's gonna miss somebody when they are gone. Please please don't use you missing someone like it didn't work. It worked perfectly fine, but don't question it. Do we understand this? Don't question it. When you finish talking to their spirit, talk to your spirit. Look at your spirit on the inside and use command authority over your spirit. Today, I command you that anytime this such and such person comes or try to come, I command you to resist. I command you to release. Seriously, it sounds corny. I know it does sound corny. Command your spirit. Your spirit will listen. If you use some scary voice, well, maybe it's time. Hmm. If you tell your kids, yeah, maybe it's time to go to bed, are they going to bed? I mean, hey, Patsy, how you doing? Hey, seriously. Yeah, D, for real. Imagine, Shani, imagine you telling your kids, well, maybe, guys, please, guys, it's bedtime, it's time, time to go to bed. Maybe it's time. Your kids are like, shoot. Your kids might even tell you, shut up, mom. Brother, your kids might be like, shut up, dang. You always bringing some BS because you, they don't respect your command. You don't have, you're not practicing command authority over your own self. Yeah. You have to use command authority over your spirit because your spirit know that you don't even like what you said that you like. Your spirit already know that you keep backing off. Your spirit don't trust you. Your spirit don't even rely on you to make a decision. Your spirit negative as a joke. So hey, now damn it, you're gonna speak with authority. You're gonna speak with authority. And when you speak with authority, just leave it alone. Don't go back and question. But please be sure that you are done. Be sure that you are done. And again, it takes discipline because yes, you might want to call them still, you might want to text them. But if you do that, you're welcoming back the spirit. You bring them back in intentionally. If you do that, you're gonna F yourself up. You're gonna screw it up. Listen, when it comes to a soul tie, indeed, indeed. It's nice. Too nice to me. When it comes to a soul tie, how do I react to a guy I really like who says that he doesn't want a serious relationship? How do you react? You don't react. You just let him go. If you want to give him some ass, can we talk like adults here? If you want to give him some ass, give him some ass. But if a man tells you that he doesn't want you and you're still expecting him to want you, then something is wrong with you. If you listen, when a man tells you that he doesn't want you or he doesn't want a relationship, no matter how he said it, a man might use words like, "Hey, I'm not ready. Hey, I'm not ready for a relationship. Hey, I don't want anything serious. Hey, I'm not into commitment. Hey, I don't want no labels. Hey, let's not use no titles. Hey, I don't, I'm just, And if a man tells you that, whatever you do next is on you. You can't question it. Whatever you do next is on you because then you being stupid. Seriously. All joke aside. Because there's nothing that you can do afterwards. It's not games. It's not games. It's not games. It is not. It's not games. If I already told you the truth, I don't want a relationship. If I don't want to do in this relationship. If I tell you I don't want a relationship, what you do next is on you. If you want to give me some ass, I'll take it. I just don't want to be with you. But if you give me ass, I'm in survival mode. I want to release. You know what it is for a man to need to release and he's not released? Oh, when a man is, see, when a man needs to release that seed, Lord, he can take it from anybody. I need you all to understand this. When a man is in survival mode, I need to release that seed. Do you think he picks and chooses who to release it to? Especially these raggedy ass dudes these days? Oh, no, 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 no. The first one that comes, literally, pun intended. The first one, the first one that comes, he gets it. So when a man tell you, I don't want to be with you, and you still gonna lay down with him, Because of soul tie. You want to lay down with him? What happens next? You can't complain. If you keep laying down with him for 3 months and you think, what, it's been 3 months, I've been sleeping with you and giving it to you and you've been taking me out and doing this and you still not ready, you playing games. No, no, no. You didn't listen. You're not playing games. You told you the truth. But have you ever, hey, listen, have you ever been full? Because my kids do it all the time. Have you ever been full, eat your meal, and somebody say, you want some more food? No. You want some ice cream? Yes. I'll take some ice cream. I'll take a little bit. You all never, no, no, never, never happened, never happened to you. That, is that, is that sweet potato pie? I'm stuffed, but just give me a little bit. And you all, I'm sorry. You all know it's true because you all do it. We all do it. I just take a little, what I'm saying? I just, have, oh, I don't want no more turkey. I don't want Hawaii enough. Want some pumpkin pie? Oh, you got pumpkin pie? You made it from scratch? Mm. Girl, why are you doing this to me? So so listen, when a man tells you, "Hey, I don't want a relationship, I'm full," you got some sex? Uh, You got some? You got some sex? It's nice and wet, isn't it? Oh my god! I take a little bit. I just take a little bit. Okay, I take 2 minutes. What are you? It's games. It's just you give a lion. Listen, if you give a lion, if you meet a cow, hey Cheryl, and you cut that cow up, and you take the best piece of the steak, you take the best steak for this lion, and you feed it to the lion, he will eat it like it's nothing. Oh, that's the best part of the steak. It's the best part of the cow. And 2 minutes later, you give the lion the ass part of the steak, the ass part of the cow ass with the tail attached. That's what he's gonna do. Eat that thing like he ate the first one. He's gonna eat that cow ass like he ate that beautiful steak. He's gonna eat it the same way. I said, beat them jokers don't care. People spin. Vinci, but they don't care. They're hungry still. They're gonna, hey, I'm gonna eat it. You mess with somebody in survival mode, shoot, they're gonna. You know what survival means? When somebody in survival mode, you know what? You know what they do? Let me give you a secret. When somebody is in survival mode, what it means is that. Do you know? I want to put this analogy together. Have you seen a movie? I don't like my analogies, even if sometimes it don't click, but I try. Thank you for the gift. Sometimes it don't click. Sometimes at the same time, but I try. When you are messing with survival mode, I know you are seeing movies where they are torturing someone, and when you're torturing someone, you don't want them to pass out. You don't want them to be done. You want them to stay just enough life in them that they're feeling every bit of pain. You don't want them to be awake just enough, be alive just enough, have just enough life that they can feel all the pain that they inflict on them because they want them to suffer. You know, some people that you with are in survival mode, and that's what they are keeping you half dead because they are half dead too. Survival is not alive, is not living, it's keeping people at half life. And so when you see yourself in this situation, half life, half dead, it's time to realize that you were being tortured. Some of you don't even realize it yet. Some of you still don't want to realize it. Some of you still love your torturers. They want to keep you they don't want, if you smile and if you get happy, inflict more pain. Have you ever been with somebody that don't want to see you happy? The moment you smile or be happy when you're outside and when they inflict more pain on you? What do you think that is? That never crossed your mind, huh? Am I the am I the first one that you out here said that? Am I the first one that you out here said that? It's real. This is real. And they don't know why they're doing it. It's not even that they want to do it intentionally, but that's what they do. That's what they know. That's all they know. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? It's all they know. They want to keep you right there so that you can be punished. They want to keep you right there. Hey, I think it's time to break them soul ties. It's time to break them soul ties. Be ready. Listen, when you break these soul ties, when you're breaking these soul ties, man. Hey, Chesney, you been through it, Lisa? I'm telling you, when you're breaking these soul ties, right? Hey, Sharon, when you're breaking these soul ties, the best one to do is understand. You have to stop reacting to their nonsense. When you stop reacting to their nonsense, they're gonna try harder. They're gonna do more. They're gonna come harder. They're gonna use their kids. They're gonna use your kids. They're gonna use your livelihood. Thank you for joining the team. They're gonna use everything against you because your emotions and your reaction gives them power. Your emotions and your reaction gives them power. It makes the bond stronger. And I tell you, when we have a connection, it doesn't mean that we connect the same to each other. The patient and the doctor does not connect the same way to each other. One needs the other, but the other one is just doing their job. Understand this. One depends on the other. Yes, they both depend on each other. One is for finances, the other one is for their health. Understand, each connection that you have with people is not necessarily the same. Listen, you have to be careful about who you create these bonds with. The more emotional you are, is usually the stronger emotionally tied that you are with people. And some of you are so afraid to be with people now because you're afraid that if you get with someone else and it doesn't work out, you cannot pull yourself away because you haven't have enough discipline. You might realize that if you have enough discipline, no matter how you feel, you can pull yourself away. You can always do it. But some of you don't know how to do it because you have no discipline. You have to depend on your feelings. It's only your feelings that you depend on. And if you feel like talking, if you feel like cussing them out, if you feel like crying, if you feel like punching them, if you feel like arguing, you're gonna do it because your feelings are is how you are led. You are led by your feelings. So therefore, your connections you think is deeper, but the bond is just stronger. And so these are the same people who has the same issue with trauma bond. The more emotional you are, is the deeper your trauma goes. The more emotional you are, is the deeper your trauma goes. One more time. The more emotional, because your emotion is the bridge between you and the past, you and trauma, or you and that person. When you cut the emotional cord, the trauma is no more, or the soul tie is no more. It or everything dies because your emotion is actually you are pumping energy into it. You are pumping all your energy into the trauma situation of 20, 30 years ago. You pumping energy into it. Every time you emote and every time you react, is energy. Every time you react, and it's not just, I miss him, let me call him. It can be, I can't stand you. I don't like you. You make me sick. You make me angry. I want to cuss you out. And the same thing, the bond gets stronger. The bond gets strong no matter which reaction you use. No matter which reaction you use, the bond gets strong. The only way to make that bond weaken is to understand I have to let you be so I can be. The only way that you can be free is to set them free. And until you set them free and not based on your emotional response, not based, hate is a bond, indeed. Not based. You have to set people free because your emotion is yours. You don't have, listen, I say the same thing all the time. If we understand these concepts, you understand how to cut soul ties. You're not angry at me. You don't have anger for me. Indeed, Orinthia, indeed. You don't have anger for me. Oh, I'm so angry at you. You can't be angry at me. Do you all know this? I say it all the time. We don't understand it. You can't carry these things for me. You can only carry it for you because you're the one, or you're the one experiencing it. I don't even have somebody ever hated you and think that you all have beef and they don't and you really had no idea and you really have no grudge against this person. And so every time they see you, they're pissed off and they're angry at you, but you have no feelings, you are indifferent. You're like, I nothing you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're the one suffering because they're the one carrying it. They can't carry it for you. What's up, VR butterfly? You can't. So the same thing. You can't carry. You can't. Oh, I have anger. I have so much anger for him. You can't have anger for nobody. It's the bond that you have. You are making an excuse. That's the bond. You don't have anger for me. You only have anger for you because you're the one who's bitter. You are the one whose heart is getting hurt. You are the one whose knee is hurting. You are the one whose kneecap falling off because the more anger and the more resentment that you carry, your knee hurts. Don't your knee hurt? Some of y'all, don't your knee hurt? You never bumped your knee. You don't even use your knee. You haven't used your knee for 20 years. You haven't walked far. You haven't jogged. You haven't run, but your knee on fire. And you don't understand. You walk out of your house, your knee hurt. Why? Because you think that you're getting old. You're not getting old. You're just having all these emotions for someone else. That's what can bring it out to me. You don't use your knee. Your knee ain't being used. I put listen, you know how many miles on my knees now, man? And being in the military for 20 plus years, I run every day. Listen, I have about 200,000 miles on my knees. Seriously. I have about 200,000 miles on my knees, running every day, and I still do it. You know what I do still? I do 3 miles a day still that I'm retired. 3 miles a day. I have about 100,000 miles on my damn knees, and my knees still good. You have like 2 miles on yours since you was born because you always had a car, you always had a ride, you have taxi, you have them, and your knee hurts. What's up, guys? How you doing, man? Your knee hurt because you carrying stuff for people, and their knee don't hurt. The people that you carry that stuff for, they're perfect. They're all skipping and jumping, they're dancing and twerking, and they're doing the mega knee challenge, and your knee hurt because you're carrying anger for them, and they're left, but you carrying resentment for them. They don't know what you're carrying. They don't care what you're carrying. I don't even want it no more. Listen, I don't carry it for me because I don't want it. Hey, listen, listen, don't carry it for me. I don't want it. Remember the telephone all change. Hey, don't carry it for me. I don't want it. Hey, no, don't carry. Do you want that? You don't want it? Don't. I don't want it either. Don't carry it because I don't want it. But if you want to carry it, that's on you. By all means. And this is the crap that we do, ain't it? These are the crap that we do that we don't realize is that bond that you have with something or someone. You have a strong bond with the person for years and you refuse to let the bond go. So you find everything to hold on to so the bond stay. When you hear their voice, you pissed off. When you see their picture, you pissed off. When you see them comment, you pissed off. When you see this, you pissed off. Let those things go. But how? How do you let it go? How do you carry them? Shit. What do you how do you carry them things? Ain't that ain't you tired? Ain't you tired? How are you gonna ask me how to let go when you're one dragon? What is it? You asking me how to let go when you're the one dragon? You there crawling, you can't get nothing, your business can't start. You can't start your business. You can't start a new relationship. You can't start your health journey. You can't lose weight because you're carrying things that don't belong to you. So you asking me, how do you let it go? You carry you not. How do you carry it? You're tired. Drop it. Let it be. Let people be. Seriously. I was with this guy, and every time I stayed the night, my leg hurt. Never happened to me, man. Listen, every time you stay the night, listen, shoot. Boy, listen, I was with this girl once, man. Every time I penetrated her, I coughed. Yeah, it keeps you screaming. Every time I went in, what the hell? It was the instant stuff. Every time I went in, okay, let me try again. Damn. Every time I say, you know what? This ain't for me. This is some deadly vagina here. This vagina is vagina. Some cold vagina right there. That's some cold vagina. And vagina is stop. It's nonsense, man. You are being, you're being encouraging me to me. I'm a virgin. Stop. Let me stop because people want to hear serious stuff. So let me stop. I call her Allegra. You all know what Allegra is? I call her name. I'm like, I was allergic to it. I'm like, this is Allegra, right? Tiffany, you ain't miss much. Stay on the. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done. Mm. Man, y'all got me off topic, huh? I serious. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm done. Guys, that was good, man. But seriously, man. But seriously, all joke aside, man. All joke aside. These soul ties, they ain't got to listen. We're carrying too much stuff, man. We're carrying too much stuff. We're carrying too much stuff. Some of us carrying things for years, man. 20 years, 30 years, we're still carrying these things, man. We're still carrying these things for years and years. People in our spirit for years and years. Some of us, the first person who hurt you, you're still carrying them in your spirit. You remember the first person that hurt you? Anybody in here? The first person that hurt you, the first man or woman that hurt you, are they still in your spirit? Some of you have some, hey, I don't want to say this the wrong way. I don't want to say this the wrong way. And don't take offense to this, but some of you have some unhealthy soul ties with your parents, with your father, with your uncles and your siblings. Some of you have some unhealthy soul ties with some people in your family. And when you see those soul ties, when you, I want you to understand. You see that part of your body that's hurting. Do you notice that every time your body gets hurt, it's on the same side of your body? I want you to put a line down, draw a line down, draw a line directly down and dissect yourself. And as you dissect yourself, this is your right side and left side. Do you all notice that sometimes every time you are getting hurt is on the same side? It's your right elbow, your right arm, your right wrist, your right knee, your right foot, your right ankle, your right hip, your right butt cheek. Yeah, Kaiser. Indeed. You're right. Understand there's is somebody in your spirit. You know, right represents the masculine energy. When the masculine energy takes over, when the masculine energy have messed with you and messed with your trust and messed with your innocence, that right part of your body, man, begins to go out. It begins to hurt. It begins to pain. It begins to slow down. Energy is not going. So some of you carrying these soul connections with some unhealthy soul connections with people in your family, and it's not supposed to be that way. You're holding on to it. And you have to realize this is why forgiveness is about you. That release is about you. Yeah, my anger is about to. I'm telling you, that release is only for you and about you. You have to release them for you. Listen, I know what they have done to you is unspeakable, but listen, the healing is for you. They don't need your healing. You need your healing. They need theirs. Let them heal how they heal. Let God handle that. Let universe do what it does. Let what you call daddy or father God or whatever, let them do their job. Don't do their job because I promise you, you can't do it well. You're not doing it good. You have to do yours. A part of releasing soul ties is to free yourself from these emotional trauma, from these emotional ties, from these emotional issues. from all these emotional crap that we carrying for years. And you realize when that person, hey Barbie, how you doing? Sometimes when that father or the uncle or the cousin or whoever is in your spirit, your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, your mother, when that person is in your spirit, they don't make room for nobody else in your spirit. Nobody can live with you. Nobody can move in with you. They will find war. Hey, listen, let me say this. When that person has occupied over years, when that person has taken up so many years living, have you ever been single for a while? Have you ever been living in your own space for a while? When somebody come to live with you, it's very hard to live with you. Well, sometimes you're carrying this soul people, these soul ties for so many years, these people in your spirit for so many years. When you try to move on or we're trying to have someone in your life, they can't stay. Is that person, that tie that you have been in with so long, they refuse to get used to anybody else living there with them. They want you to all to themselves. They want to move you, stimulate you, make you angry. They want you all to themselves. So some of you are living your life attracting the crap that you are attracting. And many of you don't understand why you keep attracting the same thing is because you carry the same thing. Sometimes it's not even you, it's those that you are carrying in your spirit is speaking for you. Those who you are carrying in your spirit is doing the attraction for you. They're loud. They recognize each other. You see, like how a drug dealer could recognize a drug dealer. You see, like how a doctor could recognize a doctor. Do you see like a thief could recognize a thief? Well, they recognize each other, and they come here, come on. You just let me come on, and you don't know understand why everybody who I mess with, why everybody treat me the same because you carrying the same person in your spirit. You're carrying the same crap in your spirit. And it's not conscious, it's unconscious because they have been there, they have taken room for so long, they have been there for so long. So the emotions that you use, that you cope with, is the emotion that goes out. It brings people back to you, it brings them back. That's why those men are just like your father. Yeah. Those folks are just like your father. Do you notice that? They're just like your father. Why are they just like your father? Because your father is in you unhealthy is an unhealthy bond that you have in you. He is there with his mm, the things that he have done that you haven't released, with how you saw him, the way you are, you are. He keep calling people to you because your father is still there. You haven't released your father. Who am I talking to? You haven't released your ex, the first one that hurt you. You haven't released them. So every man that you meet, they're doing just like he did because you believe in something that you don't realize. Major E, mic drop, right? You doing something that you don't realize. Maybe I'm carrying something. We have to cleanse, man. We have to cleanse. We doing something that we don't. It's called reincarnation. People who carry the energy, you recognize them quickly. When they reincarnate, you pick. You said you can see everybody who just like them, and you are drawn to them. Reincarnation is real, man. And sometimes reincarnation, as you think, is not how it's really done. People reincarnate whenever you see them. When you ever see the thing is, you since the energy. Listen, you only recognize what's inside of you. And so that's why you recognize that. See, when a person reincarnate into something else, or when you see someone else a reincarnation of that person, you see them and you call them towards you because that's what you recognize. This is your energy. This is you. You see them, you recognize, you feel them. That's why they stimulate you. They stimulate you. See, sometimes a good man or a good woman cannot stimulate you, but that raggedy ass mother effer, oh, they can stimulate you in ways that no one else can. True or false? They know how to talk to you to stimulate you. It feels natural, don't it? The way how to speak to you, the things that they did. Some of you keep meeting your father over and over and over and over and over, and you don't understand why, because your father is still in you. Maybe it's time to forgive your father. Maybe it's your time. Yeah. Maybe it's your time to forgive your father. Really forgive him. And forgiveness is not a one time thing. Can we say forgiveness is not a one time thing? And mothers too. Indeed, mothers too. Forgiveness is not a one time thing. Please don't. Forgiveness is not a one-time thing. You have to remind your mind every time. You have to remind your spirit. You have to remind because it forgets because it wasn't there yesterday. So today is there. Let me remember tomorrow too. You have to live it every day. It's forgiveness is not a one-time thing. You have I forgive you. No, you haven't. Because when your mind went on them again next week, you go back into the same place. Listen, I forgive you again. Listen, every time my mind goes, I forgive you again. Let me send you love. Next day, I forgive you again. Let me send you love. I forgive you. Really, I forgive you again. And as you do it, and as you do it, and as you do it more often, naturally, you begin to forgive for real. You know, it is said that forgiveness takes about 75 days. Do you all know that? I'm sorry, not 75 days, 7 to 8 months. I mean, 7 to 8 months. I'm sorry, 75. I don't know 75. 7 to 8 months. Do you all know that forgiveness takes about 7 to 8 months? The process. Have you, and let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to forgive somebody and it didn't work that same time? It took a while. You just never thought about it. It takes a while. And so this is why you have to do it every day. It's a every day, like love. When you begin to love yourself, it's not a one, I love myself today. Okay. Oh, every day. You must remind you, hey, sometimes you must stop your mind. Hey, be quiet. I love myself. You have to, whenever you're about to say something crazy, hey, stop. I forgot. I love myself. You got to remind yourself every day. You got to remind yourself on a daily. And after a while, as you begin to remind you, have you ever went on a diet and forgot? Indeed, Vinci. Have you ever went on a diet and forgot? Shit, I wasn't supposed to eat it. Oh, shoot. I wasn't supposed. What? Because that's not what you naturally do. It wasn't a natural thing to eat no damn salad and no damn salad and what's up, cheese prevailing? How you doing? It wasn't natural. It wasn't your daily diet to eat salad and cheese and water. It was that wasn't what you were doing. So naturally, you're gonna have to remind yourself, repeat it, remind yourself, write it down. I forgive. You remember when you were small? Yeah. Good shit. You all remember, man? You all remember when I was in school back in the days when it wasn't like when we were real. Hey, Crystal, you remember? No, I grew up in a real place where it wasn't punishment. You remember when you was in school and you did something stupid and you had to write on the board 1,000 times, "I will not talk in class. I will not talk in class." I bet by when you finish writing those things, I bet you don't talk again. Them lines, you remember them lines? What? Listen, I bet you won't talk again because you read it 1,000 times. Oh, you remember? It's your friends talking to you. Your friends talking to you in class. You're like, no, not me. You tell people. You it's like no, we can't. No, teachers can't do no more. I tell my teachers, hey, expect my kid ass. If you want, if my kid gets, if my child gets misbehaved, said. I told my dad, no, we can't do that. Why not? What you calling me for? For trying to work. I already told you, hey, smack him in his head. I won't worry. I remember my son used to go to daycare, and they used to call my wife. Your son is climbing up on the furniture. He's a boy. Tell him to stop. Grab him. Tell him to sit his head. What you calling me for? I live there. What's up, JP? How we doing? What you calling me for? You smash him. Do something. Grab him. Put him down. Like, what you want me to do? To do it on paper, and they bought. Yeah, how they say. Can you tell him? You tell him. You're an adult. But anyways, sometimes you have to write it down. I forgive you. I forgive you. A matter of fact, you might see when you forgive them, your pain in your knee, them kneecaps that you all be having not used for the last, them damn knees that you be having not used. Like those used cars that you haven't driven for 6 years, you can't start them up. Like those knees ain't started in 6 years. You can't. And as soon as you begin to forgive your people, your knee feel good, feel nice and loose. Forgive those, even when you don't feel like it. The best time to forgive somebody is when you don't want to, because you know something strong is there. Is there anybody in your life right now? Let's talk. Is there anybody in your life right now that you want to forgive that it feels hard? Thank you, Freedom. Thank you so much for the gifts. Is there anybody right now in your life that that you need to forgive, but it just feels like you shouldn't, like they don't deserve it? Anybody? Be honest. Hmm. Gina, you, yeah. Animal, your ex-husband, ex-husband. Yeah, Andrea. Indeed, your sister. Chandra, do you have pain in your left side all the damn time, Miranda? Your hey, listen, exes be having a lot of power, man. Ex, yep, a lot of exes. A lot of exes, man. I lost myself because I was so focused. Okay, good. Sometimes it feels you forgive next time you feel aggressive. Yeah, Orinthia. That's why you have to remind yourself, man. That's why you have to remind yourself. That's why you gotta remind yourself. My cousin by marriage. You have to remind yourself sometimes. That's why you gotta do it every day. Every day that you walk home, every day that you wake up, the first thing that you should do every day is remind yourself of who you are. Every morning you wake up, remind yourself of your goals and your dreams. Every morning when you wake up, you sit still and you love and you forgive and you create a vision of happiness and peace every single day. You have to start your day out intentionally. You all don't want to do it, so therefore you all won't just react to things that happen. You set your intentions every morning. Every morning you have to come there, empty yourself, free yourself. When you go to sleep, before you fall asleep, free yourself again. And so then you have 8 peaceful hours of rest. It makes you sleep better. You have to do it. When you forgiving somebody, I want this to stick with you. Hey, I want this to stick with you in your spirit. I need this to stick with you every day. Forgiveness is not a one-time thing. It's a daily thing. It has to be a daily thing. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, you have been. Thank you, Via Butterfly. I think you have been sabotaging your life now enough for too long. And you're not making room for your man or your woman. And since you're not making room for them, you're gonna what you're gonna do, curse all men or curse all women, not realizing that something is stuck with you. You're cursing all men and all women because something in you or someone in you that's stuck with you that you just refuse to leave. Or we don't know how, we are ignorant in how to leave or how to remove that energy. But now that you know, you see, when you clear that energy out and you put in love and you replace the energy with love and peace and happiness, that's when you attract the ones you want. Until then, you're not. You're going to attract the one that's inside of you, as within, so without. So the one that's inside of you is going to be the one that you attract outside of you. Same damn thing. Monitor your thoughts. You got to monitor your thoughts. Indeed, Kay, you have to remind yourself every day, I forgive you. Do it every day. After a while, you get used to it. Thank you, Freedom. You get used to it. I forgive you today again. Forgive you. I forgive you. Every day. After a while, the mind says and the heart says, damn, every time now when I say it, I feel nothing. Oh, I feel no resistance. Oh, it's done. I say this every day. I forgive myself for all the mistakes I've made. Indeed. After a while, it becomes natural. After a while, you hear it so much and you say it so much. After a while, your heart begin to believe it. Your mind begin to believe it. My both knees are not hurting. I tried to forgive my sister last week. I released her. Man, I'm telling you, good. That's the universe. So the soul. You attract what you are. Indeed. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope you guys understand, even though I crack a couple jokes, I hope you guys understand my point of view. I hope you guys understand that soul tie is not impossible to break. It's simple. It's just not easy. It's simple. It's just not easy. It's not easy because it takes discipline, it takes practice, but it's time. You think you attract unavailable. You know, many times we attract unavailable when we are unavailable. Seriously. I'm glad. Many times we attract unavailable when we are unavailable, and mostly is unavailable emotionally because we don't even realize. You know, when you are unavailable, just getting here. I need the break. um, we attract unavailable sometimes because we are unavailable, and we don't understand that we are unavailable because our emotions. Even though consciously you want, unconscious or subconsciously you're not present. Consciously you want, subconsciously you believe that you won't find it. You believe that it's difficult. You believe that it doesn't exist, and therefore is how. Thank you, Shani. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. So a lot of times it's because but we're gonna get into that another time. Indeed, Gina, unconsciously pushing it away. So that's gonna be another. Wait, what? Hey, Miranda, I said earlier that we'll get into a different. We'll go into another topic the next time. It was something that I began to talk about. That I say we'll go into another time. Do you remember what that was? I forgot. So my ex for the first time in 7 years, and I felt no emotions. That's amazing. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It takes time. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. But that's how you do it. You you're gonna see them and there's nothing there. I remember the first time I saw my ex 2 weeks after we divorced, or 2 months after. Oh, it killed me. Oh my God, I can't believe I saw her with her new boyfriend too. Oh, it was hurt. It was hurtful. It was so hurtful. I was like, I almost didn't make it. Let's see progress. Okay, okay, we're in there. Okay, okay. It was spiritual chakras. Was that what I said that we'll get into? Hey Williams, how you doing? Oh, step one. You might have to go. Listen, if you miss it, Lal Williams, go on my YouTube channel. A matter of fact, if you guys haven't been on my YouTube is where all these things will be on. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube, you know you can find all these videos there because I'm live on YouTube right now. So if you're on TikTok, these videos, if you came late, you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel. Okay, it's still on YouTube. I'm not gonna delete it. So my YouTube channel is Conscious Kirk. Conscious with a Kon. Let me see if I can type. I don't know how to do this thing, you know. I don't know how to type in this. I don't know how to do this. Thank you, Empress. I don't know how to do this. Let me see. How do I comment? I don't know how to comment. Oh, here, it's right here. It's Conscious, Cious, Kirk Hazel. Is my YouTube name, okay? That's my YouTube. So follow me on YouTube right there. And all my videos will be on my YouTube. A matter of fact, for the ones who want to follow me on YouTube, um, oh yeah, and also is on my in my bio. For the ones who want to follow me on YouTube, I do longer videos on YouTube. More in Yeah, more videos. Can you talk about when you meet a good guy, but you have zero feelings for them, no matter what they do for you? Let's the next time I come live, bring that up, and so it will remind me to go in that direction. Okay, so yeah, definitely. It was about why do men find it hard to move on? Was it that? I don't think it was that. Thank you, Speedy. Okay, KKP. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it was maybe it was chakras. Maybe it was how chakras affects us. Maybe. But in the meantime, and in between time, it was a question someone asked. It was why do men find it hard? Oh no. That one I wasn't gonna answer. No, that one wasn't it. There. That one I remember the question, but it wasn't where I was gonna answer. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. But listen, let me get off of here. Let me go assist my wife into sleeping. You'll have a blessed night, all right? You'll be good. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your conversations and your kindness. So I see Chandra got it, huh? Good night, y'all. Good night. Be blessed. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love. I'll see you guys. Take it easy. Be good. Be safe. All right. Until next time. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you. Good night. Good night, Chastity. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Andrea. Bye, Hey, Marlene. How you doing? Bye, Miranda. I think. Hey, bye, Jamisha. Bye, Kay. Bye, Marlene.